Now, I've got a confession to make. I have canvassed for this interview for many, many weeks. The second I found out that INXS were coming to Clapham Common on June the 11th, right?
Yes.
I searched and annoyed and harangued the PR to get this interview because INXS, without getting too deep, changed my life, I think, in a musical sense, and are my favourite band ever. So this is going to be the biggest arse-licking interview you've possibly ever had. Wow. So we're going to do an interview. We've got... Now, I've got a bit of a confession to make because there was a pivotal moment in my adolescence at the Rock City gig on the Get Out of the House tour in 1993. You obviously remember this gig very, very well, I'm sure. I remember it for a lot of reasons. One, because we queued up for 9 hours outside. We got right to the front, and then the second, my little sister saw Michael. She fainted and missed the whole thing.
Oh, no.
I also remember there was an amazing smell of hash coming from the drum. But lastly, but not least, I was there with my first band, right? And we had this mental idea that you do when you're kids in bands. You think we turn it obviously with our demo tape in our pocket, and the idea was that at one point one of you guys were going to take the demo tape. You'd obviously then take it back to your tour bus and listen to it and go, "Fucking hell, this sounds incredible. This sounds like INXS, but a hell of a lot worse." At the beginning, obviously everyone went mental, but by the time you came back for the encore, which was heaven sent. I'd been pushed back, giving them the demo tape. We were just like, they're going to be so cross, they've not got our demo tape. And I was passed along the top of the crowd surfing, right, with my demo tape in hand. And I was just, Michael! 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying in bed, absolutely knackered. The phone rings, right? The phone rang. And I was so tired, I picked up the phone, and all I could hear was shouting and loud music, right? In my mind, I was convinced that that was you guys, but because I was so tired, I didn't know what was going on, and I just hung up. I'm disappointed that Kirk's not here, because I just wanted to know, how did Kirk go from being, he was like the nerdy member of INXS for quite a long time, and now he's literally the coolest motherfucker going.
Really?
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, he was always.
Well, we should let him know.
He was always the guy. We played a saxophone for a start, which is always slightly. I struggled with that in my youth because he always looked slightly confused. I think just throughout the gigs, he always just had a slightly confused look on his. And
he usually is.
But then when Welcome to Wherever You Are came out, all of a sudden there was this huge beard.
I have to say, you know, that was like Kirk's Jesus period. It was, wasn't it? And we had long hair and glasses, and he did seem to really know, like he knew a lot.
So now he's got a slightly Poirot kind of look going on, right? He's got the pencil moustache, and is he still rocking that look?
Looks like he does sort of evil.
If you had to do an impression of, this is an individual one, so I'm going to ask all of you, right? If you had to do a vocal impression of your seminal INXS moment, right? Because I've got one for all of you, right? I know what your finest INXS moment is. I know what yours is. I don't know what yours is as well. So I'm just wondering if we've got the same ones. So if you had to kind of like hum a riff to me that sums up Tim Farriss in INXS, what would it be?
Dun 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 dun.
That's a good one. That's a good one. My one for you was dang 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 dang. That was you, right? That was you doing that one?
No, that was Kirk.
Well, mine for you was the first Tom fill at Summer INXS where he went doof, 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 and everyone just went mental.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That was a good one.
There was some cowbell going on there. There's all sorts kicking around there.
I could probably try one more.
I've got no idea. What was that?
That was the snare roll after the second riff section of Never Tear Us Apart.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about, first of all, the Clapham gig.
Yes.
You've got some serious good support.
Yep, Southern Sounds Festival, all Antipodean.
And what do you got lined up? So is JD Fortune doing the singing?
JD Fortune will be doing, he'll be there, and we've also got some guest singers who we'll leave it as a surprise for the moment, but some of the singers that were on the original Sin album, which is currently our current album, and we'll be doing obviously some greatest hits and some versions of some reinvented versions of the original Sin album.
And to those of you who are probably slightly younger than myself, it's a really good intro to INXS as songwriters, I think.
Yes, I agree.
It's a different flavour to the band that you're known for, but in terms of songwriting, it's all there. And you've got such a massive back catalogue. I mean, it really is. You know, there's aside from Kick and X, which are, I guess, in the UK were the biggest in terms of commercial.
And welcome to wherever you are.
Yeah. Which was recorded on.
Debuted #1 here.
I was there first day.
Right.
Our Price, Eagle Centre in Derby. I was there, man.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. It was my pleasure. You're going to be doing some reissues and remasters. I presume the whole lot's going to be kind of like given a spring clean and an extra kind of digital.
We've actually remastered basically all of our back catalogue, and just before Christmas we did Kick and X and Welcome to Wherever You Are. We did Full Moon, Dirty Hearts, and there's going to be a box collection which is out almost I think next week. So yeah.
Can I have one?
Yeah. We all want one. So yeah, you know, out of what 33, 34 years that the band's been together, this is the first time we've had a box collection. So you're pretty excited about that.
It has been an absolute honour, guys. I'm so chuffed.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate. I really love those glasses.
Oh, just take them for crying out loud. He's been going on about it for hours. They're all yours. You won't be able to see shit. You look like Kirk.
Yeah. Where's my sax?